If you're having a hard time of picking a software that can help realize your online course creation dreams, well, you have come to the right place, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emi Bernice. I have been an online course creator since 2019, and I am here to break it down for you. What are the softwares that you are thinking of signing up for? And what are the good things and the bad things about them before you actually start paying the $100 bills every single month and actually choose the right software that you can have a good experience with, and at the same time, when your students log into the portal, they don't have a hard time with it. So without further ado, let us dive right in. Okay, so the first software that we're going to be talking about is Systeme.io. So Systeme, if you do not know yet, the founder and the CEO of Systeme is Aurelian Macker and is a former member of the next software that we're going to be talking about. He has a mission of allowing startup course creators and founders to pay for a software that is reliant and that is affordable so that you can finally start your digital marketing dreams compared to the next software that we're going to be talking about. Because compared to the next software that we're actually going to be talking about, the price is actually a little bit steep, to be honest. I wouldn't be paying $97 a month if I am just starting out. So that is why Aurelian slashed the pricing of the next software that we're going to be talking about into 50% so that you can finally enjoy creating your funnels, your landing pages, creating your automations and workflows, your websites, blogs, and all those things complete from A to Z for only $27 a month if you have 2001 contacts and beyond. So what does that mean? That means that they actually have a freemium plan. If you're just starting out and you don't have an email list yet, you can build your email list. You can build your audience as an aspiring online course creator inside Systeme for free with no credit card required. So that is definitely awesome. And I actually like Aurelian. We kind of have the same brain wavelengths. We were able to exchange emails a couple of times as he wanted to make me one of his ambassadors or one of his affiliate partners in Systeme. But there is actually a reason why I said no to that and I did not stay in Systeme for a while. That is because as a person with a graphic design background, I have, a little bit of a high unreasonable, definitely, standard when it comes to the softwares that I am using. I would love to be able to log in and go inside and feel just at peace with the design. It's definitely not reasonable, but it's just not for me. I don't think that it is for me. I am also not sure if their email marketing is robust for me to be able to send emails. I have 7,000 to 8,000 students as well, so being able to track my students' progress is something that I have not found in Systeme. They don't really have a robust student profile. I haven't also gotten a chance to talk to their customer service person to know exactly if their CSR is reliant. But if some of you have done that, you can also drop your opinions in the comments. We would definitely appreciate your help. So there, it's just not for me, I don't think. I have had different experiences when it comes to landing page softwares of the kind, but it's just not, Systeme was not able to make it to that very standard. So that's why I'm not staying. But again, I still recommend it to those people who are just starting out. It's a very good deal because it's complete from A to Z. Solid, definitely. And if you are going to make your audience bigger, maybe you want to stay at Systeme, maybe you don't. So it's really up to you. But that is my personal opinion when it comes to Systeme. Second software that we're going to be talking about is Clickfunnels, one of the best out there. I'm completely biased. I love Clickfunnels. I love the founder, Russell Brunson. We share the same values and principles. I haven't met him in person, but I have watched his videos and it just feels like you are in the right place. If you are an entrepreneur that wants to break the mold, like, hey, Clickfunnels is the team for you. I love that when I am designing landing pages and funnels inside CF, I am able to create that with no holds barred. The design freedom inside Clickfunnels is just chef's kiss, and I don't have any complaints whatsoever with their builders. The only thing that I have a problem of is that their emails. I don't think that I am able to send emails properly there. If I have automations and workflows, then it's also a little bit complicated than it should. I also have a bad experience with the customer service. So that's why I find it very hard to stay in ClickFunnels, even if I really, really want to, because it's like a playground for me as a person with a graphic design background. I enjoy how ClickFunnels really made it easy for us to just build funnels that are, apart from converting funnels, they are just effortlessly beautiful. Another thing that I have heard is that my executive assistant, who also has another online course creator client, is also jumping from ClickFunnels to the next software that we're going to be talking about, my software, because they just found that the online course portal or the membership portal for the students are quote unquote basically useless. That's her verbatim, because they were not able to do the things that they want to do with her clients there. I also have not found that CF has a robust and detailed analytics on the students, which is very important for me. It is important that I, for example, have a student, let's say Anna. I will go inside and look into Anna's student database, and I would be able to see like, hey, these are the videos that Anna was able to watch. This is how many percentage was she able to go through in this course, in this very lesson. Like, the particularity of the student analytics is very important for me as well, which I have not found on CF. So if those are also part of your concerns, then yeah, you might want to reconsider getting into ClickFunnels. But the good thing is, with $97 per month, you already get unlimited basically everything. So landing pages, emails, funnels, all these things. So they make it a really good deal for you. And yeah, if you just have the resources to be able to afford ClickFunnels every single month, then why not? Moving on to the third software that I love the most. This is the software that I have been using for 4 years now. It's called Kajabi. So Kajabi has been with me for a freaking time. I've been using it for myself. I've used it prior for my clients before, when I was still a freelance sales funnel designer. So I have been in that club for quite some time. And I would say that this is definitely the best software for online course creators and content creators that would love to be creating online courses, because number one, their online course portal is definitely one of the best. If you're going to be creating a online course and you ask your students to log in, your students are not going to have a hard time looking at where is the lessons, where am I going to go next. Like, every single thing inside the user interface of a member's portal is definitely legitimate and solid. That's one of the things that I love about them. Another thing is the student analytics. I am able to see when the student last logged in, how many sign-ins was there, what is the lesson that they last watched, what is their progress in this very course that they have purchased. So my students cannot really lie to me when I'm tracking student progress. That's how particular I am as an online course creator. I really track my students' progresses, and that's very important for me. So I love that I'm able to do that inside Kajabi. And when it comes to their sales funnels and their landing pages, it's not as amazing of a freedom compared to ClickFunnels, but there are still some workarounds that you can do when it comes to design. It's just not as freedom AF when it comes to Kajabi, but you can definitely do something in order to make things work for you. The fonts are also very limited, and like with ClickFunnels, like there's like hundreds of fonts. The Kajabi fonts are very limited, and yeah, design-wise it is limited, but I was very open to sacrificing that as long as I know that my students are going to be taken care of. They have really good customer service as well. They have live chat that you can also do emails with them, and you always get your questions answered. So that's one of the things that are also very important for me, because I have like 7,000 students. If one of my students actually has a complaint, and it has been happening for a while, we will be receiving like a series of emails and we will get bombarded. And so it's very important that we are able to solve and troubleshoot problems on the back end really, really quickly. And so with Kajabi, so far we are able able to do that. So I was willing to sacrifice the rest. Yeah, it really depends on your priorities. There's also one software that I'd like to talk about as a bonus, and that is Podia. So Podia, I was able to use it for a while for one of my students who then became clients in one of my services. And so I found it to be very user-friendly, actually. When it comes to design, it's kind of like the same as Kajabi. It's very limited and there are so many things that you cannot do with it, but it's very intuitive. Like, I would say that a 12 or 13-year-old would be able to create an online course with herself there in Podia. There are plenty of things that I found to be very useful there. I would say like Clickfunnels is number one, Kajabi, and then Podia. Like Podia is the third. So I was still not sold in transferring my students there. So you might want to check it out at podia.com. But again, I am a Kajabi ambassador, and so I've been with them for quite some time, and I am here to give you a 30-day trial in Kajabi if you wish to discover what Kajabi is all about. So unlike when you go to their website in kajabi.com, you only get 14 days trial. With me, you're going to get a 30-day trial. And if you decide that you're going to be a member of Kajabi in the next coming months, just a disclaimer, I'm actually going to get a little bit of commission on that with the trial link that I'm going to give you as an ambassador. So hopefully you can check Kajabi out. I'm a little bit biased, but then again, you know, there are so many things that you might want to consider as an online course creator that can help mold your decision. So what are the following things? Just a little bit of a recap. Well, you might want your customer service to be very responsive. You should be able to do a live chat or an email with them just in case you have like troubleshooting problems with your students that you might want to get solved and you don't know, you're not a very techie person. So you really want the customer service to be active. The second one is the members portal. How robust is it for the people that are logging in? Are they going to have a hard time with it? Is it easy to find? So you might want to create your very own student profile so that you can log in and see what it looks like in their screen. So that's also very important. Third one is you cannot really expect that a person, or a software rather, who claims to be an all-in-one platform is the best in all of their features. For example, what I've mentioned earlier with Clickfunnels, they're really good with funnels and landing pages and all that kind of stuff, but their online course portal isn't really as robust as how I want it to be. And so that is why I moved into Kajabi. So you may want to double check if their features are all right for you. And then lastly, if you are considering pricing to be a factor, then of course you might want to put that in your list. To me, Kajabi was the best option possible, most especially with the price, because I used to have like plenty of software stack. So I do have like email marketing software, I have landing page, I have Clickfunnels, Kajabi, and ConvertKit before, which is just nuts. I was paying like almost $1,000 just for business expenses on the softwares. Now we were able to slash that into half. So I'm glad that not even $1,000. Like I felt like I was paying like $2,000 every single month just because of the softwares. And I don't think that that was reasonable. So right now we're able to like slash that. So we're only paying like around $500 per month for the software. So which is definitely amazing already. And the features that Kajabi has been useful for me. So although there are a couple of things that needs to be sacrificed, well, I can definitely make that a project or an improvement in the next coming years or next coming months if we are able to increase our income as an online course company. So there you have it, people. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. And again, you can check out my Kajabi 30-day trial below if you want to take a sneak peek and experience what Kajabi is like. But then again, you're going to be calling the shots as to what software you're going to be using. I was able to explain to you my personal opinions and experiences, and hopefully that has been helpful. Again, this is Demi Bernice. I am an online course creator and I teach other people how to build online courses. I'll see you in the next one.